Welcome back to Motivationalminutetop. Today, we are unlocking the most powerful lesson from the psychology of money. It's not about how smart you are, it's about your behavior. Let's go!
Okay, so here's something to think about. Financial success isn't about how smart you are or how much you know about the stock market. It's about how you behave with money.
That's such a powerful idea. And it's exactly what Morgan Housel explores in The Psychology of Money. It's not about spreadsheets or formulas. It's about emotions, habits, and the stories we tell ourselves about money.
Right, and that's what makes this book so fascinating. It challenges the way we traditionally think about personal finance. One of the first ideas Housel introduces is this concept that no one is crazy when it comes to money.
At first, that sounds a little odd, doesn't it? But when you break it down, it's about understanding that people's financial decisions are shaped by their unique experiences.
Exactly. Housel explains that someone's attitude toward money is largely influenced by the world they grew up in. For example, if you lived through a period of high inflation, like in the 1970s, you might see saving cash as the safest option.
On the other hand, if you came of age during a booming stock market, like in the 2010s, you might see investing as a no-brainer. Both perspectives make sense when you consider the context of their experiences.
And that's the key. It's not about being irrational, it's about being shaped by your environment. This idea really helps explain why people can have such strong, opposing opinions about money.
It also makes you more empathetic, doesn't it? Instead of judging someone's financial choices, you can start to see where they're coming from.
Absolutely. And that leads us to another big idea from the book: the difference between being rich and being wealthy.
Oh, this one really stuck with me. Being rich is about earning a lot or spending a lot, while being wealthy is about what you save and invest.
Right? Wealth is often invisible because it's not about what you spend, it's about what you keep. Someone driving a flashy car might look wealthy, but all we really know is that they spent money.
And that's such an important distinction, especially in today's world where social media pressures us to display success publicly.
Exactly. Housel points out that spending to appear successful can actually prevent you from building real wealth. The more you spend to look rich, the harder it becomes to actually be wealthy.
It's such a paradox, isn't it? And it ties into another key concept from the book: the power of compounding.
Compounding. It's one of the most powerful forces in finance, but it requires something that's in short supply: patience.
That's so true. Compounding works best when you give it time. Housel uses the example of two people saving for retirement. If one starts at 25 and the other waits until 35, the first person often ends up with significantly more wealth, even if they save less each year.
And that's because time is the most important ingredient in compounding. The earlier you start, the more room you give your investments to grow exponentially.
But patience is so hard to practice, especially in a world that celebrates quick results. We're constantly bombarded with stories of overnight success, and that makes slow, steady growth feel almost boring.
Exactly. But as Housel reminds us, real wealth is usually built quietly, through consistency and discipline. It's not about dramatic moments or sudden breakthroughs.
And that's such an important message, especially when you consider another concept from the book: the role of luck and risk in financial success.
Yes, this was such an eye-opener for me. We often hear about successful people and assume their achievements are purely a result of skill or hard work. But luck plays a huge role too.
Absolutely. Timing, circumstances, even random chance. These factors can make or break someone's financial journey.
And recognizing that helps us stay humble. It reminds us that success isn't always entirely within our control, and neither is failure.
That's such a valuable perspective, especially in a world that often glorifies winners and shames losers.
Exactly. And it ties into another critical lesson from the book: knowing when you have enough.
This one hit me hard. So many financial disasters happen because people don't know when to stop. They keep chasing more, even when they already have plenty.
Greed is such a powerful force, isn't it? But understanding what enough looks like for you can be a game changer.
It really can. It's about finding that balance where you're not taking unnecessary risks that could jeopardize everything you've built.
And that brings us to the idea of a margin of safety.
Yes, this is such a practical takeaway. Life is unpredictable, and having a financial cushion can make all the difference.
It's about preparing for the unexpected, job losses, emergencies, economic downturns, so you're not thrown off course.
Exactly. It's not just about building wealth, it's about protecting it too.
And that protection often comes from simple, consistent habits.
Which brings us to perhaps the most reassuring message of the book: behavior over brilliance.
I love this. You don't need to be a financial genius to succeed. You just need to develop good habits and stick to them.
Saving regularly, avoiding unnecessary debt, controlling lifestyle inflation. It's not glamorous, but it works.
And that's the beauty of it. Financial success doesn't have to be dramatic. It's often quiet and uneventful, built on discipline and patience.
In the end, the psychology behind money might matter more than the math.
Absolutely. It's about the choices we make, the risks we take, and the patience we practice.
And ultimately, it's about freedom. The freedom to control your time, make your own decisions, and live life on your terms.
That's such a powerful takeaway. And it all starts with understanding your own relationship with money.
Well, that's all the time we have today.
Thanks for joining us for this discussion. Until next time.